Hello guys, welcome back to this new video in this series. In the last video of this series, we covered an open source vulnerability testing framework called Marrow. In this video, we will see a more advanced and a more better vulnerability assessment tool called Openvas. Openvas is an abbreviation for Open Vulnerability Assessment System, and it is a suite of tools that works together to run tests against computers using a database of known exploits and weaknesses. So this database is pretty much very big and has a lot of known exploits. So this tool has a web-based user interface which makes it very easy to use as compared to other command line interfaces. So in order to cover the installation and working of this tool, I have divided this into two videos. One will cover the installation and the other video will cover the scanning or using the tool. So I had to do this because if I included both of them in one single video, it would become too long. So in this video, we are going to cover the installation part. So now installing the scanner is easy, but there were a lot of issues which I faced while trying to run this tool on Kali Linux. So I will guide you on how to fix these issues so that you do not face any problem while using this tool. So let's start. So in order to start installing this tool, we first need to open the terminal. And from the terminal, we need to type apt-get install openvas and then hit enter. So here it says that Openvas is already, the newest version is already installed on my system. In your case, it will get installed. So be patient and wait until it gets installed because it takes a lot of time because the database and the files which are required are very big. So make sure you also have enough sufficient disk space as well because this is a very huge tool. But trust me, it is very useful as well. So after getting this installed, so now we cannot directly run the scanner, but for first we need to fix some things. So the first thing is that Openvas uses Postgres database in order to store its data, but for some reason the port number which is specified inside the Postgres configuration creates some issues and the Openvas throws errors. It won't start. So we need to fix it first. So in order to fix the Postgres port number, we need to open this particular file using a text editor, and this is the configuration file for PostgreSQL. So we just need to open both the Postgres versions which are installed, which is 12 and 13. So there is a conflict between these two versions, which is regarding the port number. That is why the tool doesn't work properly. So we need to fix it. So in order to fix it, we just need to go into the terminal, and here I need to type cd and I need to navigate to this particular folder. So after navigating into this folder, I need to type the name of my editor. You can use nano as well, but I am using GE editor, so I will type gedit, and then I will specify the name of the file, which is postgresql.conf. And as soon as I hit enter, I need to find the line which says port. So here, as you can see, this line says port. So if I am editing the Postgres 12 database, so here I need to mention the port number as 5433. So here, as you can see, I have already set it to 5433. You need to set it to 5433. And then you need to save this file and then close the editor. Similarly, you need to do it for the version 13 as well, and then same editing, and here the port number should be 5432. This is important, so please don't skip this step. Change the port number to 5432, and then after closing this, you just need to type systemctl restart PostgreSQL. So this will basically restart the Postgres SQL service on the system, and it will recognize the new port number now. So as soon as I press enter, it will restart the service, and then we can proceed further. So here, as you can see, we have restarted the service. So now we can proceed further. So let us first go to our home directory. So now we need to type in the terminal GVM setup. So as soon as I type GVM setup, I need to press enter, and it will start installing all the required dependencies and plugins which are required to run the tool. These are the additional files which are downloaded in order to run the scanner. So this is also an important step. So you need to press enter, and as soon as I press enter, it will start installing all the stuff here. So I have already installed it, so I will just exit this because I have all the files installed. In your case, you need to install all the plugins and everything. It will do it for you. So after the setup has completed, one more thing before proceeding further, I want to tell you about this setup part is that in some cases, I noticed that this setup freezes at some point. So you need to wait for 5 to 10 minutes. And if you notice that it has freezed for a long time now, then you can just press Ctrl C on your keyboard, and then it will that part will be aborted, and the installation will proceed further. After the setup is complete, you can do GVM check setup. And as soon as you press enter, it will show you if there is any problem in the installation, and it will also show you that what command you need to enter into the terminal in order to fix that. So you can fix those issues by typing this and pressing enter. It will perform a check, and it will tell you what command you need to run to fix some issues. Or if and no issues are found, then it will say that your installation seems to be okay. So this is a very helpful command. So make sure you use this if you face any problems. So after this is done, the last part is remaining in order to start running the tool. So the last part is creating a configuration file. So this will solve another error. So let me first perform GVM check setup and show you what is the problem. So here it says that the socket is not configured properly. So I need to run this command, but this command actually doesn't work. You please don't try to run this command because it won't work. There is another alternative fix which actually works. So in order to fix this thing, this actually occurs when first time you install the application, it will run properly, the tool will run properly, but when you restart your system, there are some services which are required to be running in order to install run this tool. But in Kali Linux, that services do not start on the startup. So this gives some errors. So we need to specify a file named openvas ssd.conf. So we need to create a file with this name. So I will just copy this and I will paste it in the terminal with the nano editor, because I need to add this line into this file. So I will just type or paste it here. So I will first type nano, and then I will paste this here, and I will press enter. As you can see, I have already added this file, but you need to copy and paste this particular line from this file. I will provide all the fixes, this text files which contain the fixes inside the description. You can download it from there. It will be helpful. You will not be required to look particularly in the video every time. If you want to enter something, you can just copy paste from the file. So After this is done, we just need to type Control S and save the file, and then exit the editor by typing Control X. So that is it. So now you need to restart your system so that the changes can take effect. So after the restart is complete, when you come back here and when you run the GVM check setup again, it will show you the exactly same error, but when you start the scanner by typing GVM start, then it will actually run this properly and you won't get any errors. So let's see. So here, as you can see, the services are starting properly and there is no error displayed here. So it says opening web UI, but it's like B framework, it doesn't open in the browser. So you just need to copy this link, open your browser manually, and then enter the URL there. Browser opens, we just need to paste this link here and press enter. So it will take us to that file. So first you will see a message like your connection is not private. You need to go in advanced and you need to proceed it. That is a false error. Then as you can see here, it's asking for username and password. While you set up this, you will also get a command which will allow you to make a username and password for this. So you will create it at that time. So you can enter this username and password here and you can log in Openvas. So that was it for the installation part. In the next video, we will see how we can run this tool in order to comprehensively collect data about vulnerabilities of a particular device. So that was it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.